So welcome to today's mini class. The topic today is doctor-to-doctor direct secure email with attachments. So in this class we'll cover the messaging ability within MacPractice and how you are able to send messages and attachments to other providers or referrals from MacPractice. At the end of this class we will allow time for questions. So if you have any questions as they come up, you can go ahead and chat those to me, and I'll answer those at the end of the class. Otherwise, you can contact us after the fact, either by contacting support or emailing either the training department or support department. The address is listed over here on the right-hand side. So once again, this class will cover the provider-to-provider direct secure messaging with attachments. So this ability allows you to communicate directly with other MacPractice users and outside referrals. MacPractice has partnered with UpDocs to provide this service. Messaging can be used to fulfill the meaningful use requirements to transmit documents of care and provide secure electronic messaging. This ability is similar to email, so if you're all familiar with using email of any sort, this should be quite familiar to you. Within the messaging ability, in my sidebar here, I have my direct inbox, which is MacPractice user specific. I have the ability to receive patient portal messages in a separate inbox, and then I have the ability to view messages I have sent in the past, and then any messages, whether sent or received, I can archive them and view those archived messages under my archive inbox. Within my messaging ability, I can create a new message by clicking on the little plus button to compose a new message. And within that message, I can send that either to a patient portal user or a referral's direct email address. The referral addresses can be stored as a part of your MacPractice referrals. So if I jump over to my references ability and to my referrers list, for any referral that I have within my database, I can enter in their electronic transmit direct address. With that information in there, when I go to compose a new message, I can simply start typing the referrer's name, and we see here that this referral already has their address listed. I can then associate this particular message with a patient by just searching through my patient database, and then just like email, put in a subject and text that will actually make up my message. At the bottom, I can then add any file as an attachment. So in this case, I'm going to select an insurance card and add it to that message. I can also attach a summary of care record, which can be used to fulfill the meaningful use requirements for providing a summary of care record. I can then click on send, and I will get a confirmation as to whether or not I want to send that message. And once that message is sent, then it will appear in my sent folder over here in the sidebar. Any message you send will have a status as to whether or not it was delivered, and if it was delivered, it will provide a date and time as far as when that message was delivered. In my inbox, messages with the blue dot will indicate that those are unread. And additionally, on my messaging icon on my toolbar, I will see a red badge indicating the number of new received messages for my MacPractice user. For any received message, I can either reply or if the message is concerning a patient, I can associate that message with a patient in my MacPractice database. And then for any received attachments, I can either save those to any directory or open those up to view. If a message has failed to send, you will see an outbox appear under your mailboxes, and then from that outbox you can correct and then attempt to resend that message. Any message you receive then can be archived just by clicking on the little trash can icon, and that will move it to my archived folder here in the sidebar. Finally, any received CDA documents that you receive can be associated with a patient. So for example, if I create a new message, and add a new transition of care document, like so, I can attach it to my message. And then if we wait a moment here, we'll go ahead and receive that message. There we go. And then any received CDA document, we can then import into MacPractice and associate with the correct patient. So once again, to sum up, messaging allows you to send messages and attachments either to referrals or other providers and receive those messages as well within MacPractice.